All right, in this video, we're going to look at some stocks here, see some breaks, see some short opportunities. We're also going to go through how to buy and sell, what the orders mean on your Ameritrade app. I only use the Ameritrade app. I never really use my desktop or laptop. The user interface on that is a little more complicated. I have an Android phone. It's pretty clean. It's buy and sell. It's very easy on the phone. So I just basically use my phone. I'm not really carrying my laptop around all day. Um, and we're going to also go over how to short a stock because that's very important. If you're only buying for the upside, you're only playing 50% of the market. And I think, when we find these big 100%, 50% gainers, just as fast as they go up, they come down just as fast. So why not capitalize on a massive run up and then a massive crash, right? Or massive run down, if that's the case. If the indicator is saying, hey, it's coming down, if we have a recession and the Dow Jones and S&P 500 fall 30, 40%, well, no problem. Most stocks will be dropping and we'll just be short on them. So I think it's important to know how to place an order. At least try, if you have $20, $30 in your account, at least try it, get comfortable with it. It's exactly the same as buying it and selling it for the upside. There is no difference. There's no other risk. It works the exact same way. All right, so here on the daily, obviously we made videos on this. We talked about it a week ago, in our last video. There's the buy at MBT, 138. The risk was 7 cents, 131 stop loss. Which, the high hit 234 today. Amazing. Bang, there it is. A bunch of people are in this one. And we'll see how this works out tomorrow. I think it's going to dump off a little bit, but ultimately go up over time because the weekly broke, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, weekly broke. Look at this thing. This thing sat from April 15th till August 19th, 4 months, and we caught the trend change. I mean, that's amazing. Look at this thing. You can see here, just a continuous downfall for 4 months, and we finally catch the trend change. Pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. But anyways, let's move on to score here. I'm going to show you it's a good thing to look at for a short. I assume a lot of people understand how to buy a stock for the upside. It's buy and then sell. Pretty cut and dry. But we'll go through the buying of a stock with the strategy, how we do it, right? How to buy in, which would be right here. I'll put our green lines here, there, and there, okay? Like that. Make them yellow. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyways, on this one, you'd have bought at 163, stop loss 143. Now let's say we don't have this data right here, right? And we want to buy at 163. So you put a buy, it would be called buy on the left side of your order panel, and then to the right it'd be stop market at 163. What that means is when the candle breaks above, it's going to automatically buy it for you. Okay, and then after you own the shares, let's say you bought 100 shares of Score, you don't want to put the protects you for your stop loss. It would be sell. You would go to your positions, click on Score. You have 100 shares, close position, hit sell, stop market, and then you put it at 143, right? And if it was to fall to 143, it would automatically sell it for you. And that's kind of the buy and sell. That's the buy and sell. And then after, if you're playing the strategy, you move up you can edit the order to 150, and then the next day to 153, and then the following day to 176, and you just keep doing that until the trend breaks out. If you're playing the daily on this one, obviously it's getting hot. We did break down below here, so you would be out at 183, in at 163 on the daily, made 20 cents a share. You see it's starting to get hot. We did have a daily break right here, right? All right, so the short, I believe you must short the market because if you're only buying for the upside, you're only getting exposure to 50% of the market. And I believe the way it's worded for shorting, it's very deliberate to makes it look scary. It's the complete opposite of what it says. All right, so Shorting works like this. If you short a stock at $10 per share and it goes to 8, you made $2 per share. Okay. If you short it at 10 and it goes to 12, it goes higher, you lose money. You lose $2 a share, right? So it's just if you short at 10 and it goes to 5, you made $5 a share. So it's the same thing on the strategy. It's the exact same thing as the upside. And we'll look at this short on score here. It's the exact same thing as the upside. Right? So here, it broke down. Let's put our line. Okay. There. Right? You have the first candle right here. Zoom in on it. It broke below right here. So you want to go short. Okay. And to get into the short, it's called sell short. That's how you actually get your short shares. I know it doesn't make sense. It should be buy short shares. I agree, but they word it really weird. So it's sell short and market order at stop market at 21.93, and that will get you in your short shares. Now you have 100 shares short of score, let's per se. Now you want to protect yourself. So then it would be to put a stop loss for your short. It's going to sound very weird, but you got to at least try this with like 20 bucks in your account. I would at least try it 20 bucks. If you got extra 20 bucks in there, buy 1 or 2 shares of something or whatever it is, just to get familiar with it. It's very important because if we have a market crash or a recession, majority of the stock market, the Dow Jones and S&P 500 is going to be in a downtrend for like 6 months to 18 months. Who knows? So with this strategy, you make money on the way up or on the way down. It doesn't really matter what the market does. We really don't care if it goes sideways, up, down. Doesn't matter. But so we go over this short again. Sell short, stop market, and that'll get you in at 21.73. Oops, 21.96. First break. Now you want to put a stop loss order. That would be to sell to get out of your short position, to get rid of your short shares. It would be buy to cover, stop market, 23.93. Buy to cover, stop market, 23.64. Buy to stop market, 23.33 until we get a candle that breaks above. And it's the same thing as it's going for the upside. It's just the opposite. Buy to cover, stop market, $21, right? And we just keep doing this until the candle finally reverses. So to get into your short shares, it's sell short. You want to get it at the highest price possible. You want to have the lowest risk, right? If you could have put a limit order, sell short limit, and got it up here where your risk is only from here to there, right? The lower the risk, that even better yet. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have my number, shoot me a text. I think it's very important that you know how to short, how to put the orders in. It's just worded very weird. It's just for people. They don't actually want you to short. They just want you to buy, and then they want to short. About 95% of investors don't know how to short, and it's actually the exact same thing as buying for the upside. It should say buy short shares and then sell short shares. Make it very easy, but they don't. It's sell short to get in, to get shares, betting them down, and to get rid of them is buy to cover. So hopefully that helps. If not, like I said, leave some comments down below. I'll get back to you with questions or comments. Like, subscribe to the video. I appreciate it. Have a good night.